Hello and welcome back to another merchandise review from White Album 2. Today we have a very special piece of merchandise, and that is one of the anniversary sets. So, this anniversary piece of merchandise was released in 2013. 2013 is released as Setsuna's birthday set. So, taking a little bit of a closer look here. So it's a photo frame. You could choose from one of two pictures, and I'll show the other one in a moment. But this one looked happy, and honestly, happy Setsuna is my life. So we chose to go with this one. It's got these little metal dowels, which are holding the two parts of the frame together, the front and the back. It has this little piece of like plastic holder, and that's where you can put your phone. Now, it's a little bit hard to see because it's a translucent plastic, but you can see there's some texture on the top there and the sides. It's just made for design purposes, but it is really pretty. It's actually smooth all the way around, but the texture on it is nice. So there's that. And then, of course, the most important part, arguably here, is Setsuna's anniversary. It's not really an anniversary, it's just more like her birthday, the anniversary of her birthday, I guess. February 14th, 2013, and it is a numbered product. So this is a limited release, and this is the only Setsuna's anniversary number 40 in the world. So really cool. I love the numbered merch. It just makes me feel special because it's limited. So looking at the back of this, how it stands up are these metal dowels, and these will screw into the little screws which are on the front. So pretty cool. They're lightweight. They're not actually that heavy. And then the back is just a regular plastic material. So that is how it stands up. Just pretty neat. As far as actually putting a phone on here, I would never do that because it could scratch the front. And this is a very nice item, a higher value item. Luckily, it displays really well. If you have a shelf or a cabinet, you could just kind of set it up and it looks really nice on its own. The other photo, which is included in this set, which you could use instead of this one, is this one. And I'll be honest, I think the art on this image is nicer. It's that sweet painted version. You could see it on the cover of White Album 2 of one of their releases. It's beautiful, but it also just looks so sad. And so for that reason, I went with the happy Setsuna, even though I think the art quality of this one's a little bit higher, and I love that way that looks. I just like the happy one, I think, a little bit more. But it is nice. It's got the logo and everything. It's stylized well. And then the back of the photos looks like this, which is interesting because it's a JPEG. It literally just says the name of the JPEG. A little bit strange as far as how these were printed, but I guess once they're in the frame, you wouldn't see that anyway. So not a huge deal. The packaging that this came in is also pretty plain considering the product itself. It's this cardboard. It's the White Album 2. This is the anniversary set 2013A. There is another 2013A set which has Kazusa the same way. And the box actually has the serial number on it as well. So if you're ever looking for these, just be aware of like bootleg merchandise. Make sure it lists the same serial number on your box as it does on the product. And this is an official Aqua Plus product. So I guess they used all the budget for the item and not the packaging. And then just to quickly check out the rest which was in it, we have instructions on how to put it together. So before it's actually put together, it just comes in these pieces, which are all wrapped individually, and you have to physically put it together yourself following these instructions. And it just gives a bunch of warnings like be careful when screwing it in, don't drop it. And this was produced by a company called Funny Trick. And Funny Trick, you can see their information down there, as well as the recycling info for the product itself. So kind of a do-it-yourself little anniversary set. So Thank you so much for joining me on today's merchandise review from White Album 2, and I'll be back to you with more merch reviews in the future. So until then, hope you take care. See you!